all right. Remorse would be entirely misplaced after all. I'm sure he's a... And... Where the hell have I landed?
Are you lost, stranger?
No, I have a photographic sense of direction and always know exactly where I am. It's just the when that's been a little confusing lately.
When doesn't mean a thing round here. You're in interim time, a space alongside the past, present.
And future, I know.
I was gonna say perishable food. We don't have anything like a future here. Rumor has it there used to be one. The portal building authorities are digging around looking for it in the foundations of interim time. But if you ask me, it's just newfangled nonsense.
No future.
2 other newcomers passed by here earlier. They asked about the future too. Friends of yours, perhaps?
Impossible. They were just with me.
Maybe out there. Here in interim time, the clocks tick a little different.
Huh. I see they have a few more hands, too.
Well, welcome to Paradox City. My name's Rocco McChronicle. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to help you,
Rufus. And actually, I do have a couple. Rocco Mc... What the hell did you say? Are you Rocco McChronicle, the father of Dean Angus McChronicle Sr., and therefore our McChronicle's grandfather?
You must have confused me with someone else. I don't have a son, and if I did, I'm sure he wouldn't have become a dean. After all, I'm running a family business here.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. The last thing I need now is to accidentally prevent McChronicle's birth.
A sexy chick accompanied by a clever, handsome guy?
Not really. We were separated.
Well, 2 strangers certainly passed by earlier on. They met the old hermit. It looked as though they knew each other. They headed off to her farm, turn left at the town hall, and then continue up that way. You're in Paradox City, the city between times.
Aren't we always between times?
Excuse me?
You know, present and future.
Yes, I suppose. Although, here we're not so much between the future. That doesn't exist here.
What does that mean, you have no future?
That's what I said. If that's what you're interested in, then ask the people at the portal building authorities. They're always talking about the future, and they're trying to dig one up from the junk beneath the city. Absolute madmen, if you ask me. We've never had a future here, and we've managed quite happily without it so far, thank you very much.
I urgently need to get to Kuvak.
Doesn't ring any bells. Is it beyond interim time?
Of course.
Then you'd better be off asking the guys from the portal building authorities. They map the portals and know where each one leads.
Hey, that's the time pod.
That there, that's been there since before I arrived. My father was going to repair it. That's why he founded the garage. Apparently it stopped being so important at some point, like everything here.
Ah, you are... Oh, there you are.
Howdy, Rufus.
You wouldn't believe who I met in the city.
My granddad. I know. He didn't recognize me.
No wonder. To him, you're not even born yet.
I guess I never will be. Even the slightest intervention changed the timeline. In all probability, we prevented the birth of my father already.
Hogwash. I've seen everything possible and impossible in the last while, but nothing even remotely resembling a timeline. The whole thing is more like a fuzzy, knotted time scheme than anything else.
It's okay, Rufus. I'm doing just fine. Isn't it incredibly interesting here?
Yeah, very picturesque. But we have to get a move on. Don't you remember? Where's Gold?
In the farmhouse. But there's no reason to hurry. Here in interim time.
The clocks run different. I already know. Still, no reason to take our foot off the gas. One of these portals must lead to Kuvak. We used it earlier ourselves.
Yeah, it's that one there.
That one? I actually expected a few mind-bending puzzles first. But, so much the better. Wait here. I'll go get Gold, and then we can go get our future back. Hey, Goal, no time for coffee. Time to move. Wait a second. Am I counting right? Your goal? Your goal too.
And you are almost as perceptive as when I left you, Rufus, savior of the world, suicidal time traveler.
You forgot butt model. But how can that be? What are you doing here? Which goal are you?
She's the goal that you rescued from the future.
Yeah, and in return, she left me and Mac on Elysium, stole the time machine, and whoosh! That was the thanks we got.
I've not got such a talent for dramatic endings as you.
And you didn't get far either.
Yes. Perhaps I was a bit too quick off the mark there. When I arrived in interim time, there was no future anymore. The tunnel had simply come to an end, and the autopilot was steering me directly at it. I had to crash land and was stranded. For us, only a few hours have passed. For her, it's been a lifetime.
Why didn't you use one of the portals?
The portals only opened much later. At first, they were all out of reach. Then the Deponians started to throw their trash into interim time. The time travelers also started arriving from all sorts of pasts. Most were stranded here like me. We built Paradox City from the trash. We tried to reach the portals, but none of them led to the right time. Then, when the first children were born, we realized that we had built ourselves a new home.
But now I'm here. So come on, What was that? An earthquake?
We've only had one of those once before. The time when the portals opened.
Yeah, never a dull moment around here. Don't run off. I'm gonna go have a look. Oh, come on. Where's the portal to Kuvak? And the others? All gone.
I think I have an explanation. When the tachyons poured into the open portal unchecked just now in the lab, we didn't only open the one portal, but also all the surrounding ones too. Portals leading to completely different places in time. As time passes much faster in here, they were open for years. The whole city was built whilst you fetched gold from the university. Shortly after you stepped through the portal, the anomaly closed behind you. In the lab, this was a blink of the eye. Here, countless minutes.
You mean this city only exists because we opened the portal earlier?
Really makes you think, eh?
Yeah, like for example, how do we get out of here now that the portals are closed?
I was thinking more of the moral implications. Well, what will happen to the people here if we restore the old timeline? Are we even allowed to do that?
I can't see any signs.
I noticed that too. You should get it looked at.
Amazingly, there was still a bit of antidote left. Uh-huh.
You girls having a good talk?
I'm just telling Goal about your stamp cannon.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have used so much cheese. You've become a sculptor?
I had a lot of time on my hands.
That excuses some things, but not everything. Can I take that?
No, it's not finished yet.
I can finish it.
And just how are you going to finish it?
I can finish anything.
You're going to finish me off one of these days. Are you finished yet? Yes.
No,
Oh, we'll just take it then.
I will.
On your marks, go.
And finish.
Okay, what just happened here?
The portals have closed.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I already thought of something.
No, you are not going to get a jetpack.
Aw, man. The portals have closed. I have to try to open them again. Are you coming along?
Can't it wait? I'm having a conversation right now.
Of course. You can just sit here all day long talking to yourself.
You do that all the time, too.
Actually, he's the one who talks all the time. I just listen. Your granddad won't let me through to the time pod.
Sounds like him. I was never allowed to borrow his car either.
Any ideas on how to distract him?
With a good book, perhaps?
A book? We want to break into his workshop, not celebrate his birthday.
Which probably eliminates the necktie option, too.
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
Well, I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Don't think, soldier! It's war out here, and in war, there were only losers.
What are those trash cans for?
Hey, keep your hands off. That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad. And so the wombats can't get at them. Most critters are getting worse by the almost as bad as the fuel. I catch them meddling with the bins all the time. That's why I always keep... My wife says I've started... It's a good job it's so quiet. We're not equipped for a war on two.
What are those trash...
Most... Hey!
Hey there!
I've got a stale. Or do you have something? What does it look like?
Hysteric. After all, the portals are closed, and no sign of any Fulocks.
Just because you can't see any Fulocks.
Mmm, peanuts. Tasty.
What? You've eaten Mikey!
What? But, oh no, I thought you were peanuts.
Don't worry. Mikey was an ass anyway.
And we are peanuts.
Sapient peanuts from another time. Delicious and clever.
What do you know? Can I maybe take you along anyway? The way things are going here, I'll probably have to make you into peanut butter.
No. To be honest with you, we wouldn't like that.
Let him speak. Maybe he's got a good reason.
A good reason to turn us into peanut butter? Oh, yeah, true. He hasn't given us one yet. Yeah, why does he want to do that?
For love.
Wow, now that's what I call a proper answer. Oh, we'd be happy to sacrifice ourselves for love.
Yippee! Me first.
About one more question. How exactly does it help love if we're made into peanut butter? Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know that too.
Let him speak.
I want to win back Goal's affection.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't know.
I'm not convinced either. But this is Goal we're talking about. Yeah, but who's Goal? I mean, do we even know her?
I certainly don't know her.
Oh, true. Yeah, so how do we know if you're a good match?
Goal is also more of a long-term goal.
Huh? Well, how do you mean?
Oh, it's so cryptic.
Love needs no further explanation.
No explanation, no deal. No, sir.
Fine, so...
Okay. You're right, just...
No probs, matey. No offense.
We're out of Fulock soup. We've got toast and milk. And I'm also available on the cheap. My name's Rita. Are you single?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Don't waste my time. I'm almost 40 and I'm a waitress in the city with no future. Do you really think I'm interested in listening to you moaning on?
Well, you asked. I just wanted to...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear that? That's my biological clock. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
Do you have a time machine? Do
Do you think I'd look like this if I had one? Time machines have become quite rare. Maverick has an instant change, but he'd rather run over his grandfather than take someone else on board. And then there's Vince, but he can only offer deterministic time travel. Firstly, that's boring, and secondly, Vince smells of prunes. Otherwise, I only know of the old time pod in Rocco's garage. No idea if that still works. So, if you need passage, just forget it. We're all stranded here. The best thing you can do is get married as quickly as possible.
Busy here. Anything free today?
Yeah, a tip for your girlfriend. As long as she hasn't got a ring on her finger, she shouldn't let her man walk around the city on his own.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
One order of toast and milk, please.
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend must be blind.
Yeah, I think I'll...
I heard I really should unsubscribe from that dating plan.
Boo!
Ah! Oh no! The Fulok soup! I'm gonna get fired for sure. My whole future depends on this job.
I thought there was no future here.
There is for me. My future self is sitting over there in the corner. He says that if I don't try a lot harder, I'll never be as successful as, well, me. He said I've got to save, work hard, and sign up to a pension plan. Otherwise, I'll never drive a sleek Instant Change 5. And then, well, it would all be for nothing.
Why don't you just make a new suit?
I can't. We've run out of Fulok ribs. Oh, man. What a disaster.
That time traveler apparently comes from a completely different ethnic background. This is where my respect for foreign cultures and my diplomatic tact come into play.
Ooga, ooga. Good day, sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I introduce myself? My name is Ang.
Hello. You understand what I say?
But of course, communication is one of the most important attributes for the profession in which I work. I'm a trader, and it would be a true conviviality to engage in business with you. I vend in medicinal herbs for a healthy intestinal flora, in exchange for vintage art from the Neolithic period.
I give stone. You give fart mash.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Rufus, bring stone.
Interesting. The material used to create this sculptural opus magnum is clearly basalt from the Germian Fatstone Mountains. I can make out deposits of obsidian, and even inclusions of chrysoberyl. My respect for the fine arts unfortunately forbids me from exploiting this aesthetic ornament purely for the purposes of my base commercial ambitions. That would be barbarity.
Is that your ride out there?
Why? Have I blocked you in?
No, don't worry.
Shame. So why are you asking?
Well, you left the lights on. If you give me the key, then...
Nice try. Not only does the Instant Change Coupe make time travel possible without that bothersome time branching, it also has the automatically adjusting headlights since the 5 series.
That's a nice device. No two ways about it.
Every time traveler's dream. For a long time, I thought I'd never be able to afford more than the 2 series, the so-called butter churn, but I was ambitious. I wanted the 5 series more than anything else. I've slogged and slaved, shed blood, sweat, and tears, scrimped and saved again. And now that I've got there, the only thing that still gives me any joy is pushing around other people who don't slave away as hard as I did back then. For example, my former self, that lazy slacker. He should have served me a bowl of delicious Fulok soup ages ago. But do you see any delicious Fulok soup around here, huh? I don't. If he doesn't start moving my ass soon, I could be due a real ass chewing.
Occupied! You plan on being done in the crapper anytime soon?
Don't rush me. I suffer from severe temporal constipation.
Temporal constipation? Not perhaps temporal diarrhea?
No, I'm over that. But how the crap?
Surprise, surprise, huh? I recognized your voice. You're the time crapper. The temporal toilet tourist, who apparently has made it his mission to clog every toilet in the entire multiverse.
End times person? Is that you? But I've only just met you. You gave me this wonderful toilet paper.
The money from Cletus's suitcase. I remember. But that was my other adventure, a version of the future which no longer exists. As if a huge plug were clogging everything up.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh, everything was flowing just fine. Now it's come to a standstill.
Exactly. But I'll get things back up and running.
Oh, that would be great.
Do you own one of the time machines out there?
But of course, my young friend. I call it the retardis.
Why is everyone laughing?
Because they have no idea. The retardis is a jewel in the crown of time travel technology.
He said jewel. Mr. Vincent is neglecting to tell you that his antediluvian vehicle cannot undertake genuine time travel, only deterministic time travel.
You can't change the past with it. You're stuck there until you've recreated the condition of the timeline at the point of departure.
Huh?
Don't listen to them. A trip in the retardis is always worth it. If you like, I can take you on a little spin. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it. Just ask the lads at the portal building authorities.
Yoo-hoo, I have a question.
Keep it short, I've got work to do. We're about to make the breakthrough into the future. I can already smell it.
Sorry, it's the excitement. What exactly are you doing here?
We suspect there may be a so-called future in the sediment beneath the city. That's why we started to hollow out its foundations.
Aren't you worried that that could make the city somehow, I don't know, slide maybe?
The chances always offset the risks. The unimaginative rednecks up there have no idea what a rough diamond they have right under their feet. They see no further than the base that guarantees their apartments stay standing. I see street cafes, Martin, office spaces, and affordable lofts for fashionable high-income earners.
Such as architects working for the portal building authorities, for example?
Exactly.
I still don't understand exactly what that hole there is supposed to have to do with the future.
But it's so very simple. We want to attract a solvent clientele. Time travelers who are literally not born yesterday. Portal to the future would put a paradox city back on the map. The saying goes, continuous growth through development in interim time. And we're creating the attractions for that.
You spit when you talk. I have to get to Kuvak one day before the end of time.
Wait, Kuvak. Lucky and unlucky. We do have a portal to Kuvak, but that's on the old Hermit side, so it's not connected to the time travel superhighway yet. We've been fighting for that right of way for ages.
That isn't the problem. The problem is that the portals have closed back up again.
No, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. It's proof once more of how important the connection between Paradox City and the future is. I can already see the campaign. The only way back leads forwards. Better still, back through the future.
But that's all just drivel. The reason for the lack of a future lies in the past.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday. The future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Oh, you have no idea. I'll let you get it.
Finally! I was afraid I'd miss out on the future, all because of you.
What are you reading?
Hey, this is the future issue of Hats.
What else? And are helmets making a comeback?
Oh, sadly not. In the future, all manual work will be performed by machines.
That would be great. Then no one would have to work.
Why do you think I work so hard? Certainly not for the money. This job is so badly paid that I need a second one to make ends meet.
And what's your second job?
I write fake reviews for an ad finance rating portal that compares free comparison sites for buying building machinery.
Huh. If only we finally had machines that could relieve us of all these important tasks. They can drill to their heart's content there. They seem to have a serious fuel lock problem here, but it's still too early for any conjectures about guilt.
Oh no, fuel lock alarm.
Oh, again? Ugh. That means we'll have to take another compulsory break.
No, it doesn't mean that. One can't keep the future waiting.
Why? Has he got somewhere to go? Strange. I can't see anything.
He really earned the diaper.
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish?
Think! How can we distract your granddad?
Socks?
Oh, dear. Hey, Rocco.
Howdy, Rufus.
Can you repair the portals?
Worrying, isn't it? But there's nothing that can be done about it. Portals have neither a motor nor any other mechanical components.
No. Then it's all up to me again. Are there any goats in Paradox City?
Not that I know of, and I'm sure you'll find something better to sweeten the time until the portals open up again, you rotter.
Huh? I have to get to the time pod.
No can do. It's a bit of a family heirloom.
Nonsense. It belongs to the old goal.
Belonged to. She left it to my father.
But that's...
You won't be able to argue with my granddad, Rufus.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I'm a mysterious voice from your memory.
What? Since when?
Don't you like it?
Sure, it's pretty cool.
Who are you talking to?
Quiet back there. Got a tip on how to get past him?
Not really. He was the most stubborn human being that I've ever known.
That's not a lot of help.
You are right. Sorry. Now I feel slightly silly. Farewell.
Are you all right?
Huh? Why?
Oh, nothing. What was your question again?
Ah, you obviously cannot help me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Get out of here! All right, all right. all right.
Take a hike.
All right,
As you get.
all right. All right, all right. Think, how can we distract your granddad?
Socks?
Just think. 5 different animal bites in half an hour. Hello? Respect? Ah! Speak of the devil.
Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance has brought back a lot of memories. I'd almost forgotten how awesome we were back then. Awesome! Totally awful would probably be more accurate.
Full of awe. I like that.
In a nutshell.
Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance has brought back a lot of memories.
Are you...
I
And, can we get going?
Not now, Rufus. I'm just hearing about the most incredible stuff.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Yeti. It's all true.
The club...
That's not quite finished yet.
This is art, too.
What are you muttering about now?
Huh. Nobody understood Ruffiello van Rufbrand until after he died. Bus brushing? Not me. There's nothing like a pattern in the butter. That's, the hats, right?
I already told you it is.
Can I have it?
No, I need it for research purposes. In this highly technological working environment, further education is an integral part of everyday work and life.
You could take a break.
Ah, my lunch break is well overdue. Unfortunately, I can't leave the machine on its own.
Yes, it seems to me that your presence is downright imperative.
I tell you what, you can have the magazine if you bring me a peanut butter sandwich.
A peanut butter sandwich, huh? No problem.
Look who's back again. Mikey's murderer.
Piss off, you dick!
But I said I was sorry.
Just screwing with you.
You thought we got sour on you, but we haven't.
We're a bit rancid at worst. Have you remembered why you wanted to turn us into peanut butter yet?
As travel provisions.
Now you're really getting my goat. First Mikey, and now this.
You greedy gannet!
What I meant was... on principle.
Ha! On principle, he says. That's pathetic. Ugh.
Wrong answer, matey!
Well, then maybe... for love.
Yeah. The question is, how
You're...
Nope, no offense.
Come back! I give stone.
Yes, that pretty much.
My future is ruined.
No, it's taking up a lot of space in the seating area.
His soup. He'll get me fired. It's all so unfair. I should be the one, but if I...
So, you could give me a ride?
Anytime. All I need is a portal map with precise...
But I can't.
And
Could I take...
only...
Oh no, fuel lock alarm.
Oh, again?
Give me something to shoot at.
He really earned the diversion. He really earned... He really...
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds?
Nothing. Must have been a false alarm.
Hey, Rocco.
Howdy, Rufus.
I urge...
And it's... and...
Yay! Mysterious Memory Chronicle!
What?
So, you got an idea yet?
I thought you had one.
But I haven't.
Then what are you doing here?
You are right. Sorry.
Always nice to hear from him.
You're behaving...
Ah, this is a workshop, right?
Caught red-handed. Maybe I should have hidden the tools.
Fix this.
What is it?
What does it look like?
I guess it's an antediluvian cylinder head. As all of the time travelers come here from the past, it doesn't surprise me at all. It's not even worth repairing. But I do happen to have a spare cylinder in stock. Keep it. The first spare part is always on the house.
Funny. With me, the first always goes through the neighbor's window. This is art, too. You can't... Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore. You can't... Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore.
Don't mess around with that. If any of that stuff gets into my drill, it'll be you that's stuck next.
This is art. The world isn't ready for this art yet, but I'm sure they'll appreciate it in the future. Nah, that's a hair. Great.
Rufus, bring stone.
Interesting. Basalt from the Germian Fatstone Mountains. I can make out deposits of obsidian, and even inclusions of chrysoberyl. I have at least 2 clients who would pay a great deal of money for such a rock.
I give stone. You give fart mash.
Quite right. Quid pro quo.
All that can do nothing. Nah, that's running. Here, this is sure to help.
Oh, that's exactly what I need.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, thank you. Now I can finally continue on my journey to a galaxy far, far away. Take care, end times person.
Oh. One order of toast and milk, please.
On its way.
Here, the rest is a tip.
Oh, I hate this job.
Look who's back again! Have you remembered why you wanted to turn us into peanut butter yet?
For
Yeah, the crown.
you're right.
Now, if
Come back.
Of course, they weren't real pancakes, if you get my drift. Not really. Ah! Speak of the devil.
Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance has brought back a lot of memories. I'd almost forgotten how awesome we were back then.
Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance...
This is art, too.
What are you muttering about now?
Huh. Nobody understood Ruffiello van Rufbrand until after he died. Think, how can we distract your granddad?
Socks?
Hey there!
I said, don't distract me. I've taken an oath.
So, I've sworn so many oaths that the court had to invent a special term to distinguish my oath from the oaths of others.
Was it the oath's oath?
No, my oath. Oath.
Hey, keep your hands off. You'll contaminate our seeds.
Don't waste my time with this use of paraphernalia. I've got a future to dig up here.
Does it really have to be a peanut butter sandwich?
Yes, it does. My nutritionist was very clear about that.
Yoo-hoo! I have another question.
Of course. Distract me, why don't you? It's only our future we're talking about.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such trivialities?
I thought progress couldn't be stopped. I'll let you get on with your work.
Finally! I was afraid I'd miss out on the future, all because of you.
I should examine the other options before I resort to the drill. Wait and see if things get better on their own, for example, or sue my dentist. All I need for that, and
Oh no.
Oh. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I shouldn't go barreling around with my stuff. It's an integral part of my plan.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that sound. There were wombats in the bins again. Where are you, you little beasts? Where are you, you little beasts? I can't see anything. Come on now, show yourself. Come on now, show yourself.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Where are you, you little beasts?
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I can't see anything. Come on now, show yourselves.
Ta-da!
Fulock ribs! Now, where did you get them?
Where do you think? I ripped them off a Fulock.
I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. But if it's not asking too much, could you take the soup to my future self?
Sure, why not?
But careful. I think he's looking for a reason to get me fired.
Fulock soup! Finally! Darn. That was actually quite alright.
Am I hearing disappointment?
Yes. Of life. I've grafted away all my youth to be able to afford an instant change 5. Now I'm old. Making other people's lives hell is the only joy I have left. And now, can't even manage that anymore.
Ah, don't be so hard on yourself. You can do it.
Be a good little boy and bring me some seconds. Maybe then I'll find the hair in my soup that will give me an excuse to fire someone.
That's the spirit. What a slime ball.
And what did he say about the soup?
Looks like he enjoyed it. He wants another one.
Really? Oh boy, maybe I haven't screwed up my future after all. Here. Fortunately, we've now got loads of this stuff.
Are you sure you didn't leave the lights on? Maybe it's an electronic defect. If you give me the key, then...
Forget it. Forget it. The 5 series doesn't have any electronic defects. There may have been some in the 2 series. The old butter churn was even missing a cylinder as standard. Speaking of missing something... Where's my good-for-nothing past self with that Fulok soup? I haven't worked all my life to have to wait for my soup!
The only thing that would help here is a crowbar. I don't even see a lock. The only thing that would help here is I don't even... You can't... Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore.
What's that supposed to be? I ordered Fulok soup!
You don't need to give Grandpa any birthday presents.
It's your birthday? How old are you now?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You don't know, right?
Who are you? Where's Timmy?
Rufus, bring things.
I'm sorry, sir, but I deal exclusively in geological travails and intestinal pharmaceuticals. It is, admittedly, an exotic commercial model, but in an era of international business, the medium-sized retailer can only ever flourish by finding a niche.
Are you sure you didn't leave the lights on? Maybe it's an electronic defect. If you give me the key, then...
Forget it. Forget it. The 5 series doesn't have any electronic defects. There may have been some in the 2 series. The old butter churn was even missing a cylinder as standard. Speaking of missing something... Where's my good-for-nothing past self with that Fulok soup? I haven't worked all my life to have to wait for my soup!
I don't have to share every little detail of my plan with him. A magician never reveals his secrets.
And that's...
And
Not now, I'm just here.
It's true. The dark, the Yeti, it's all...
Are you still in the habit of taking any...
above all, I'm still... Got milk? Just missing an idea. Waiter, there's a hair in my Fulok soup. Then be glad you didn't order the Fukaka soup.
Fulok soup! Finally! I was about to get my former self fired. But what? Wait a minute. What the hell is this? There's a hair in my soup! I want to see the manager!
What? How did you get here so quickly?
Oh, You're obviously experiencing a side effect of my new Instant Change 2. It uses a time travel technique that doesn't create any new timelines. All changes become immediately visible.
Didn't you just want to save up for Series 5?
Yes, but then my future self came along, completely broke. So, I bought the 2 series off him. It's quite practical, as long as you don't take pregnant women on board. And now that I don't need to save anymore, I quit immediately. My future self was probably more in need of a job anyway.
And what are you gonna live on?
I'll break into my pension plan, and then, well, we'll see. The future suddenly looks bright again.
So,
Yes?
well, you left the lights.
Ugh, really? It's probably a problem with the electrics again. Damn butter churn. Why oh why didn't I save up for...
Nobody knows.
Here, could you turn it...
Sure, happy to help. I'd rather not disturb him. He's still in his probation. All I need for that is my fingers and the car key. You can't... Close the... All I need for... And... Ha-ha! Success! Wow, what is... I wonder if I'll be able to start the engine. Damn butter churn. That would fit perfectly, but why should I waste my new butter churn repairing strange cars without being asked? I'm not the nice young man from the motor club. A genuine engine would, but looky here. Surprise, surprise. It's short one salute. All I need, and that would fit, but why should I waste my new butter churn repairing strange cars without... I'm not the nice young man. Hello, what's...
Don't waste. Order something. Propose.
The portals are closed.
Ah!
Thought so. Classic case of last-minute panic. What do you think of Rocco?
Rocco McChronicle from the garage. Young, athletic, a tushy to die for, put short. Not in my league.
But you flirted with me.
Psst, not so loud. I don't want everyone to know how desperate I am.
Yeah,
I really
Hey, Rocco.
Howdy, Rufus.
Where are my friends?
At the alternate.
I think I know someone who likes you.
You think so?
Of course. She's just waiting for you to propose.
I can hardly imagine that's true. She would have said something.
Nonsense. She wants you to take the first step.
But by proposing to her, isn't that a bit too forward?
Women want to be rushed. What woman would get involved with you if she had time to think, huh? So go, go, go. Otherwise, someone else is likely to take her. And to the victor go the spoils.
But I haven't got a ring, and I haven't got a tailcoat for the wedding either.
You let me worry about that. Your job is to come up with the right words for your proposal. A little tip. Here am I, there are you, platypoo. Sometimes works wonders.
But... oh dear.
Hello, what's new?
don't wait. Order something.
I think Rock...
Ha! I'll believe that when he... The last time anyone had eyes for me,
how did...
they were actually...
Yeah, I think...
I really should...
Have you remembered what...
For...
Yeah! The quick... How it...
I want to marry Rita off to Rocco.
Rocco McChronicle from the gar...
I like it.
Oh... What do you say, boys? Yeah!
Yeah! For Rita and Rocco.
Come on! Take us and...
Fall.
Fight for life!
What What do you reckon, guys? Ready for a change of scenery?
Of course! Let's go, matey!
Yippee.
All that can do, nothing else. Of course, I could use the engine to churn butter for me.
What did he say? Psst, don't talk over him.
I think it's about to get interesting.
Ah, you guys. I'm really gonna miss you.
Why? Where are we going?
Hey, is there some guy in the carousel?
It started.
Your sacrifice will... Yummy, 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 yummy. That reminds me of the sandwiches I used to steal. Did someone order a delicious...
Mmm, yummy, delicious. Here, keep the magazine. I've read it from cover to cover at least 3 times. Oh, and there's even some motor oil on it. Just like Mom used to make it.
Come on now, show yourselves.
Give me something to shoot at.
Where are you, you little
really
beast?
earns it,
Come on now, show.
You don't need to give.
It's your... How old?
Oh! Who are you?
My work here is now... I'd rather... Can you fix the...
I think...
But it's not broke.
I know. We could recommend us to your friend.
Take a hike.
All right, or... Look, tinfoil hats are out.
Is there anything about flying hats in there, too?
Oh, good question. Idiotic, infantile... You're right. You can't trust trade magazines. They only say what their advertisers want to hear anyway. Damn butter churn. A genuine engine would...
Just...
this is art.
What are you muttering?
Huh. Nobody understood.
Are you still in the habit?
Above.
Not
Are you?
No, don't. I just need a.
Don't waste my time with this youth. I've got a few.
Ah, keep it. I've read it from cover to cover. Where are you, you little beasts? Where are you?
Oh no.
Oh,
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
He really earned the dive. I shouldn't go barreling over. It's an inter.
where are you, you little beasts? Strange. I can't see anything. Where are you, you little beasts? Come on now, show yourselves. Strange. I can't see anything. Strange. I can't see anything.
Hey there!
I see. I've taken up.
Hello. What's new?
Don't wait. Or to some.
I
I really.
So, you
Any? All I need.
but I could I take
Only.
Roof?
Well, it was all.
So?
I'm not sure yet.
Take your time.
All I need for that and and
You know what? Maybe we should just call them.
or of course it's you're just getting. That's perfectly.
Were you able to get your hands on a tailcoat and a ring?
I'm working on it.
If you don't have any luck in Paradox City, maybe you could ask the boys from the Portal Building Authorities. The architect usually knows in which time period to find what.
No spoilers. Yoo-hoo! I have, of course.
It's only our.
Do you happen to know in which time I could find a tailcoat and a wedding ring?
A wedding? You tear me away from my valuable work for this?
What could be more important for the future than family planning?
Perhaps you're right. I see playgrounds, and schools, and kindergartens, and parking spaces for pushchairs right in front of the organic supermarket.
Sounds heavenly.
Just a minute. Might just have the information that you need. Knowledge always has its price. My informant would like to know, in return, what the new trends in hat trends. Can you find?
Yes. The latest.
Is that all? My informant had without proof for this bold claim. I'm afraid I.
Hard hat.
My informant without proof for this bold claim. I'm afraid I can't.
Tin for...
Mein Fraptje.
Trap...
Mein Fraptje.
Oh.
Mein Fraptje.
Maybe... I like... Let's see what's in... Turbans. Yoo-hoo! Of course. It's only... I'd like to... Is he hiding?
Hey, the identity of my informant. No one, you hear? No!
If it has to do...
My informant.
And I came... Oh, well, that's easy.
Oh, really? Have you got any proof for that? Yeah. My informant is satisfied. And he actually knows where you will find these objects. I'll write the corresponding coordinates on the map. There. Now, please, piss off.
Can you take me there?
Let's see. Yes, that should be possible. Ah, my old bones could do with a little bit of adventure.
There is no adventure in determined...
Ah, poppycock.
Never have, never do, never will.
Time conductor, check. Tachyon concentrator, check. Hemorrhoid ring, check. Ah, I'm so excited. My prostate is positively tingling.
Tight squeeze, you're...
It's smaller. Come and sit on Grandpa's. And off we go!
Oh no, not again.
You know this place?
Yes, I was already here once today. Or rather, will have been. Everything is still in place, unused.
Oh dear, that does make...
More complicated.
What can you do? These are the vagaries. When you arrived here earlier, we'd already... That also means that we can't leave before everything is exactly as you found it.
And what happens if I do change something?
That really, did you happen to notice a little pile of ash?
How about this? I'll get my things, and then try to get that food.
Hands off this ball.
And my livelihood lies in you not having...
Frankly, I don't...
Damn. Hello?
Have we met?
Of course. You're the pipe, the fortune teller. And when we met just then, you said exactly... Although... Uh-oh. Vince, would it be really dumb to talk to someone who won't know me yet later this...
Yes, that real... Did I forget to tell you?
Yes, you did.
Well, then it's good that you thought of it in time.
Yes, isn't it? I shouldn't... That's exactly...
Stop! I need the paint for preparing... Hey, stop!
I think I have... Sure.
No thanks, it looks comfortable, but I am bound by my... Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Rufus with a spade would be running around burying other people's relatives.
Oh, come on. No big...
Believe me, I forgot to wear it once and got bladder infection. And if you don't, I could fit you in it, but it would...
I'm not a...
Most of them don't make their...
Can I borrow you?
No.
Great.
These are the...
And here I thought you wanted...
It's a symbol of mourning. Impossible.
As a
prophet.
As a great customers don't come back very often, but if they do, it's important to realize. As a matter of fact, unfortunately, my father thought the job
Like so much nowadays.
exactly, but always be work for grave diggers.
Believe me.
And how do you know that? Are you a
Am I a prophet? I'd say
luck?
we could trade jobs.
Me? Oh, but I mustn't neglect my... I've got to finish carving this gravestone and dig that grave over there. I want you to prepare a bit. Unfortunately, I don't know who...
You're lucky I'm a prophet. I'm gonna end up in this grave.
And...
I've seen far more bothering things in the last few days. The men's sauna on Elysium top.
Well, if it's your grave, why, if you manage that, then all I need is the appropriate outfit and then...
Dig my own grave? Nothing easier. I'm... Not exactly the ideal. I hope something happens down there quick.
Hey, I...
With the pins still... I shouldn't touch... That's exactly what... That won't interest him at all.
Ah! Hands off this...
And my life... Frankly... Damn. I shouldn't... That's... Pay attention. I'll show you.
Actually, I've got to go.
No, this...
Bravo! Sound work.
With a little more time, I would have added...
You've got what it takes. All we need now is a profit outfit, and then we can...
I think I have just the right...
Oh, I don't...
It's the fashion these. Go ahead.
Well, look at...
It emphasizes the shoulders.
Congratulate... You're now... Here, take... You've... You're...
I think I'll... If they recognize me...
Hands off this...
And my livelihood... Frankly... Damn. I shouldn't... That's exactly... I shouldn't... That's... And... Not yet.
Don't forget, everything must...
I think of nothing else but... And... Not... Don't forget. I think of... Can you maybe...
Not when you're behaving so slow.
Come on, it's the only thing I can do. Okay. Will you forget...
I don't need to look into the answer.
What are they?
Not...
Me.
One more question. There's a full code and AOA somewhere here?
Funny you should ask.
Very good.
Funny. Why?
The future of hack fashion isn't... I can only make out one thing. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, something's... But what? Well,
We'll find... I don't have...
Which could mean anything. Right? Oh, boy.
Will there... We'll find... I
which could mean it. Right? Oh boy. Half-ass again? Oh, I'll ask them all. The future of Hackfash, I can only make out one thing. The builder's helmets. Does that mean? Yeah, something, but what? I don't. That? Hands this and my life frankly. Damn. With a pin still standing like that later. With a pin. I shouldn't touch. That's exactly. That's and not yet. Don't forget. I think it.
Congratulations!
I think I'll let if they read. Why? What corpses need makeup? I hope they're not planning it. I should have noted Rocco's clip. I shouldn't. That's exactly. I shouldn't touch. That's exactly. Can you? What? Half-ass. Oh. The future I cannot foil. Does that? Yeah, something, but what? Half-ass. The future I can only make out one thing. Traffic code. Does that? Yeah, something. What? Half-ass. The future of I can only make out one thing. All ahead. Does that? Yeah, something. What? Half-ass. The boy, the answer is. Comment! I always knew it. And now, please, excuse me. I saw an exciting. Of course, the ball is exactly the same size as the. And this is the right. This one. I can make at least one thing, but first, I should do something about them. And not. Don't forget. I think of. Don't stop. There's a. Yikes! What have we here? That's no crystal ball. This is a portable top. This whole fortune teller number is nothing but a fraud. Where did... Ow! What? Where am I? Huh. I'll take... Quick, Vince. We're done. Hit it!
could definitely do.
No, let's... Huh? What's going on?
Rufus! Oh. Finally! Where have you
taken it? You don't find a tailcoat in just...
But years have passed here in interim. I proposed to her ages ago.
I see. Then you don't need this stuff anymore.
On the contrary, I need them more urgently than ever. The wedding party is waiting. Have you got everything?
Almost. Got the tails. All that's missing...
But that's the most important...
Don't panic!
Hurry, please.
Closed for...
So?
What do you... Here!
Thank you so much.
A real friend. There's not much of a selection. Apparently, there's just one single port. Nah. Ah, what the hell? Let's get... Ow! Where have I landed this? Not in Kuvak. That... All that wonderful tachyon slime is... What a waste. Oh, great. Oh, great. The time pod. Let's see if... And it only recognizes the portal I came... A pile of... They could come in just like most scrap it. Can I borrow the...
We're in the middle of a ceasefire.
Perfect. Then you don't need... All was quite too quiet. Hello, stranger. Can you tell me where I've landed?
We call this place, but I'm no stranger. We set great store. My name is Moment. I belong to the... This here is the land of my forefathers. This desert is said to have been a... But then foreigners came, and with them, kingdom. Now, we are at war.
That sounds... With a name like Waste of Time, I would...
The legends say that the true meaning of the name... Personally, I think it's got something...
Clock hands? Well... No, that's too... No, that's... No, that's... No, that's too... It's gonna take a little more than that to repair the slightest inkling of how this thing works.
Be a good boy, and...
Stagnation. hit a whole lot of nothing. Right, that could... Rufus, time to... Well, here... Ha! Right on target! What can I say? About time that something finally went right around. What the... Everything here is broken. Was I gone that long? You can't... Well, I don't think I'll be opening that. Rita! Rita, you're alive! But then, who's lying back there?
Who do you think? It's that prim and proper girl, Gold, his wife.
But that can't be. That can't have happened. And anyway, he was supposed to marry...
Perhaps you should have told him back then.
Didn't I? I thought I had. But that means...
Everyone's dead.
Oh...
Without the portals, everything here died. I'm the last survivor, but not for much longer. Food supplies have run out.
Don't panic. I'm here.
I suffer, but there's not much flesh on your bones.
I meant, I'm here to fix things.
If you're that keen on fixing something, the jukebox is broken. I wish it would play just...
That's not... The needle broke.
What are you doing there?
Well, I thought I was replacing...
With a clock hand? Are you... You'll damage all my carts.
You mean I need a real... Huh. And I guess... Here grows nothing. I don't see any Jesus report. Yikes! Oh, I'm here, but why isn't anything moving? Hello? Yoo-hoo! Huh. Nothing going. Obviously, I'm last. Still. I can't read them. Who cares? The door. The portal is already open. All I need for that. Oh, I'm sure he'd. I don't see a lot of. I don't see a. Not good. Now the can landed right in his coat pocket. How am I ever supposed to get hold of it now? Yoo-hoo! Huh. Obviously. To do that, I would first have to... I don't want to be married to my work. I always wanted to hook Tony up. I don't want to. I always. That's a whole. I need them more urgently. Well, what are those things? And why? Aha! The portal that leads to Mechronic, unfortunately out of reach. Nothing. There's no music in there. Just about done.
Oh, thanks, Rufus. Cry over her ruined cartridge collection! Oh,
oops. Is there a lunch?
You could crawl in.
It's about time. So, and disappoint in the relevant special. That's a whole different. Rufus, time. I don't need 4. It's about time that something moves. So, and now. Yoo-hoo! Nothing. Obviously, I'm classed as. I don't see any, but neither for. I don't see a lot of potential. The port. All I need and oh, a professionals at these the portals. I'm sure he'd know what to do. All and oh. Portal and fort. Is there a?
You could crawl into the oven and find out.
The unicorn shreds those cards. Perhaps this ring is more valuable. You can't. Well, I don't think I'll. Uh-huh. There's still something sort. My peanut butter turned into tachyon. Must have been goat. Aha! Must have been goat milk. Thanks, I still have some. There's still some. My peanut butter turned into tacky. Must have been goat milk. Is there a lunch special?
You could.
Aha! My peanut butter turned into tachyon cheese over time. Must have been goat milk. Disappoint in the relative. I don't need, not as long as I know it. I don't need to tachionize that. Not as long as I know an awesomer way to open portals. I rounded up something.
Help yourself. You're still young and need to keep your... Show me your finger. Eat.
There's no music in... Somehow I doubt that... I only know one... For the new place, some seeds for his veg... and...
Mr. Rufus, finally! We almost gave up. We were mumming them up.
Why? How long was I... More than half an hour. That's all?
But you seem to have aged so well. You haven't even changed clothes.
I wasn't there long. I was stuck in another time. Like Gold, the Chronicle, and Count Langula. I'm afraid so. But we're time travelers, right? We can return to a previous state of interim time, right? Think, how do I get back to the correct interim time? There has to be a way.
Were there any other points?
In range? Only that little one there. But it's too narrow. And when I reach through, all I see is the scene from earlier where Glandy fell through the hole.
Well, there we have it. The holes are clearly just a half an hour apart, and if you hurry, you could reach earlier on through the small portal from the other side, and follow yourself into interim time through the big one.
Can anyone translate this? Oh, that! There's just one. The portal is too...
And I think the tachyon valves aren't open wide enough. Here, take my tachyon valve.
What? Ah!
That should do it. Mr. Rufus, sir, you would have had to have...
I know. It's also...
You would...
I know. It's also... Wish
we quit with it.
Ouch! What are you...
Mr. Rufus, sir? But you've only just jumped through the portal.
Of course. That's logical. Aren't you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Is this the whole of... Are you paying... Is this the whole... Your achievements this semester weren't bad, with still plenty of room for improvement. Ouch! Hey, I'm back in Paris. But when? The wedding. It's already started. Stop the wedding!
Rufus, what are you doing here?
I'm getting my girl back.
What the hell? Your girl? Really? What exactly is it that makes me your girl? The fact you left me in the lurch here? The fact that you then disappeared for several years? Did you really think I'd just sit around here waiting for you? No way, Jose. We've not known each other a whole day.
I've known you much longer.
You know nothing. You mean the other girl. And you left her in the lurch too. She told me everything. It's possible that you two had a great time back then, but I'm not her.
My goodness! You're jealous!
What? You damn... Ugh!
Goal, wait!
Bravo. Well done. I thought we were friends.
I'm doing fine too. Thanks for asking. Besides, I have everything here under control. Just let me talk to her.
But hurry.
Closed for what? They seem to have a serious fuel lock, but it... a genuine... Whoop, thanks for...
There's all.
Goal?
Clear off! Get it into your tiny head. It's too late for us.
Huh? No! You got that wrong. The marriage wasn't completed. Everything's okay.
Excuse me. Are you a sandwich? Sure. I know you're a bit, so I'm going to speak very slowly. I have been living in paradise. I've only known you a day. This is my home.
But you can't stay here. Once time resumes, this place won't even exist.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm beginning to understand what's going on here. You're mad because I left you alone. But look, it was worth it. Ta-da!
What's that meant to be?
Tachyon bolts. You can use them to open portals. We can finally escape this death trap.
What the? You really haven't got it at all, have you? I'm going to get married. I don't need any stupid...
Gold, don't! There are...
I'm coming.
Ouch! What? Where's the time pop? Oh no! How are we ever supposed to get back? Goal,
I'm not talking to you.
All was quiet. Too quiet. Can you inform my betrothed that I could really use a little help here?
Could you please inform this moron that I am not his bride-to-be?
I think you two lovebirds should so...
All was quiet, too quiet. Can you inform my...
Could you...
I think...
I could use a little help.
I said, I'm...
We have to find a way back to the interim.
Who's that talking?
Goal, I'm sorry.
I'm not talking...
Can you inform my...
Could you please...
I think you two...
Aha! I see potential. No, that's too... Besides, I don't... Last time it messed... Well... Ha! Right! What can I say? About time that something finally... Oh no! How are we ever... Besides, I don't want last time. But I'm not leaving with who knows who. Good news! I found a way out of here.
It sounds like, but I can't...
Oh, stop the nonsense. We can go back to the interim. That has to be in your interests.
Aha! Mr. Wedding Crasher suddenly knows what's best for me.
I didn't want to stand up here, although kidnapping the bride, strictly speaking, is one of the best man's traditional duties.
I know that you don't do these things deliberately, and I know it's my fault that we're stuck. But for a time traveler, your timing really sucks. Whilst you're away, the old goal told me a lot about you. She said that you would come back and that I should be patient. She said that you had taught her to never give up hope. But all I could think of was that I didn't want to end up like her. Twice you've simply disappeared from her life, Rufus. But every time she had just about accepted that you would never come back, you pop up again. How is a girl meant to deal with that? Is that just one of your signature moves? And you pulled the same stunt on me 3 times now.
And that's why you prefer to rot in the desert? Come on. What's that saying? All good things come in fours.
Oh.
She's pretty upset.
That's good. We have a saying here. If you want a coconut, chasing your wife up the palm tree is half the battle. She'll get down by herself.
Really? If that's true, I'm real. They call him
a nice
yeah, a real desert
flower, like a thistle.
Exactly. So hands up. Yeah, that's too.
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Goal!
Never heard of you. But I couldn't let you in anyway. Orders are orders.
But that's... Ah!
Problems?
Rocco won't lower the bridge.
Then he obviously hasn't got to know you yet.
That's not a problem.
I guess the guy isn't so great after.
I seem to have a talent for attracting idiots.
True. First Cletus, then this guy. You really do seem to think. I'm sure that now you're thankful I stopped your wedding, right?
Don't push your luck, mate.
Hey, Rocco, let us in.
Wow, that's your plan?
I'd love to, but you're right in the middle of Fuelock territory. If I let the drawbridge down, they might invade.
Oh, right. Well then. It really doesn't matter.
Well, it's good that you gave it another...
Ah, come on, Rocco, you old...
I'd love to.
Ah, come on.
I'd love to.
I'm sure that now you think...
Don't...
Aha! I see potential.
Hey! What?
I'm folding myself a 4-dimensional calendar out of recycled paper.
It looks more like you're trying to open up a...
Well, open portals are
You can't do that! That's an Elysium portal! The Fuelocks will come!
Then just try and stop me. I'm curious to see how you're gonna do that.
I'd be obliged to shoot!
Or did you plan to... Wait a minute. What did you say?
Are you serious? You would sooner shoot us than let us in.
I don't make the rules, I just follow them.
Then brace yourself, my friend, because I'm traveling with the guy who breaks them. Isn't that right, Rufus?
Exactly. Exactly. Preferably one where I don't get shot to pieces. I should talk to Goal about it.
So, have you any ideas yet how we're going to get past him?
Huh?
Up here, Rufus.
Oh, sorry. I just had an idea. We could...
I'm sorry, what?
Hey! What are you whispering about?
And then...
If you're whispering, you must be lying.
And that's it. Think you can do it?
Of course. Why not? Let's do it. Take your position, soldier.
Really? Okay. I'll give you the signal when I'm ready. Ah, come on, Rock.
I'd love to...
Goal! Now!
What the... Oh. Oh.
What is it? Is the portal open already?
Just a moment. Okay, now.
No! Stop!
Now we're together on Elysium after all.
I guess we are.
Come on, there should be a lot of other...
Can't we just...
Goal, we talked about this. At first, I also thought that was a good idea. But who will save the world if not us?
That's unfair. Why are we not allowed to be happy?
Goal?
Problems, dangers, problems, more dangers. It's almost as if someone was watching us and...
Goal!
Surprise!
Ronnie!
Hang on. Are you the one responsible for all these fuelocks?
Aren't they just great? And so much more efficient than the old robo-servants. They're certainly in greater demand. The security personnel are especially popular. Every morning's the same. No sooner have I sent out the first fuelocks than the sirens start wailing all over the place. Security alert! Security alert! They can't get enough of them.
Ronnie, you've got to stop!
The Fuelox aren't security forces. They're a breach of security.
That's the beauty of it. People love that. Petting animals and go-karts. But people want drama, action, and new Armageddon every day. And thanks to this time loop thingy, there are no consequences. Well, what do you think of my new entertainment program?
What are you planning to do with us, Ronnie?
Well, you're guests of honor at my party, of course. After all, it was you who taught me how to create fuelocks, and the one who disarmed my security protocol with the tinfoil hat.
Rufus.
It was necessary.
Why exactly was it necessary to create a species of murderous monsters?
I can't remember all the details, but it made sense at the time.
Is it so important how it happened? Just enjoy it. Every morning you can begin your escape from my fuelocks. As long as I have this hat on, the adventure will never...
But you're not wearing...
Oh, shh! Little hood! Wait, I'll have to correct that immediately. That's better.
Your hat...
But you try folding a hat when you've got leaves instead of hands. I can't even get a paper aeroplane right. Whee!
Ow!
Oh, sorry, the game's almost finished. Not much longer before it. I'd be happy for the company while we wait for the... In the meantime, I'll play you the news. Slowly pulling out
may I-
your fingernailies. Yes, I think that was...
Ouch! Of course. 50 years of Hats magazine. The best of hats from 5 decades.
Well, isn't that a funny coincidence? Go on, read it out. Which hat's made it to the top of the tops?
And the final place in the top 5 goes to the traffic cones.
An outstanding choice. I think I saw one on the go. Nice. It's much easier. Slowly pulling out your
Somehow that doesn't do justice to the serious...
One by one. Leave your hands. Leave your hands.
Ronnie, Ronnie!
Faithful gun. Is there something you'd like to say?
Your hat...
You think, well, everything fashion, so which hat should...
Sombreros hold...
An outstanding... There's plenty of those at the door. Simply, it's much easier. Slowly...
Ronnie, Ronnie, Ronnie!
Is there something you'd like...
Your hat...
Do you think, well, everything fashion, so...
Tinfoil hat.
An outstanding... But where will I get that hat?
Didn't you have one with you in the computer?
Yes, silly... It really doesn't... After all, this hat... wait a minute, what's
chance!
Aha! I see potential. Your hat is hereby fully... Go! Aha! I see potential.
That was so cool! Could we do this again?
The few locks are blocking the way to the shore.
You've got to
I'm gonna try back in a minute.
Rufus? Rufus! Rufus! Whoa!
Ouch! Ouch! Always ouch! Oh no. Go. I didn't want you to see this.
It's all right.
No one should see their own corpse.
That's not me, Rufus. That's Rita.
What? But... You're right. Man, this is confusing. Last time it was you who lay here. Just like that.
I can't blame him. After all, I wasn't here.
But we can change that. I know a way back.
So that I can lie there instead? Oh, this is all so depressing.
Huh. That's new too. Apparently we're even further into the future. Or whatever this place is called. The water washed the tachyon broth off the head. Time to recharge. And... Ah! Well, at least we solved the fuel lock problem.
Yeah, well done. We've washed them all down to Paradox City.
Don't worry. I'll get us out of here.
Hurry then. This place is giving me the heat.
Who said? Go! I found a way out!
Oh, thank goodness. This place is giving me the...
The most important thing is that we're... What are we...
Nothing.
Ladies first.
Wow.
So many colorful plants.
Those are flowers. We don't even have this many on Elysium.
Well, let's be honest. It's not totally right.
And we have you two to thank for it.
That was us?
You ended the war and showed us the way to the promised land.
And now? Is there a party or something? Where are your comrades?
They have already left.
Into the past?
The source of everything is good. Exactly. Thank you.
Can you keep going?
Of course.
Thank you.
Can you keep going?
Of course.
Can you keep...
Of course.
you keep going?
Of course.
Aha! I see potential.
Hey, Rufus. I think I should apologize. Admittedly, you are a walking catastrophe, but somehow you make things work out in the end. You make things better. I had given up hope, but when I look around now...
Don't be getting all maudlin on me now. Come! The future awaits! Well, here we... Ha! Right on target. What can I say? About time that something finally went right around here again. Can you keep going?
Of course.
Hey, you there! What are you doing there?
We are the natives. We have come to claim the holy land of our...
You certainly got a claim to be. We have lived here, and we don't have room for any...
What are you gonna do?
Old timer? This mean...
Oh, here we go again.
Go, Rufus!
What are you still doing here?
Rita and Rock. Look, Gold. It's Rita and...
Hundreds of fuel locks have been flushed into interim time.
We're evacuating the city.
What about Old Goal and Angus?
They refuse to leave. They're still on the farm.
Then we have to get them.
Well then, good luck.
Yeah, you too. Did you notice Rita's belly?
Come.
You're right. Let's move. Fuel lock! Alarm! Get to safety!
Phew. That was close.
What now? We're trapped here.
Yeah, looks like it. That means... It has to be here.
Get a move on or they'll shred us to bits.
Don't rush me. Aha! I see potential. Done! Come on! Booster rockets!
Hold tight!
Puff! What do you mean, puff?
Not like this. They're tearing us apart here.
What's wrong? Get up here!
I can't. My legs.
Go without us. I'll stay with him. I'd only be a dead weight.
No! Either we all go, or none of us!
Come on, Rufus. That out there is no longer our time. Someone has to save the world all over again, and I would be very disappointed if it wasn't him. Now, go.
But where?
Now would be a great time for one of your...
How ridiculous are we talking? Taking it to the max?
Looking at our current situation? Sheer stupidity.
Only bordering? Sorry, jump!
Where are we?
In the junk caves beneath Kuvak. This is where the elephant was hiding.
Elephant. Have you mentioned that before?
Now, I'll tell you later. First, we have to find out who keeps cranking the chronocar.
And stop them, right?
Right. But be careful. We don't know in what time we've...
Don't look at me.
Okay, now we know the point in time.
Do we?
And now, full speed ahead! Ah! Come on, we don't...
Then please, no...
What's an op?
I'll explain.
They're distract. Good thing.
Foofnix, that was demeaning. And now he's gone and stolen our Omux as well.
We are stuck here.
No problem. I've got a plan. Can you see that thing there? I think it's some kind of Nix pox.
And they use this sort of foofnu here, dude?
They won't get far if sooner or later they will be...
Are you sure? Who knows how often we have done this?
Not often enough, obviously. Otherwise, they would have brought our Omux back long ago.
So, but how do we use...
I think we just need to turn...
No, stop!
Rufus, don't!
That's him! That's him!
Have you brought our Omux back?
The time pod? Not direct.
Then I'm just going to have to crank again.
Aha! So it was you all the time.
You have to stop. You don't know the chaos you're causing.
Who are you anyway?
We come from the future. We are from Utox. In your language,
Utopia.
As in, the utopia that the Elysians wanted to reach?
that plan was doomed to failure.
Because we're gonna stop it.
Yes, you will. But your people will manage to reach us one day.
It has been preordained.
At least it used to be. We just wanted to sniff a bit of historical air. Just observing. But when we returned to our time, the spaceship that you call Elysium had launched. That's why we returned. To fix the cause.
We wanted to re-establish the original timeline.
But then you stole our Umux, compromising the whole space-time continuum.
Everything must remain just how it once happened.
It is obvious that this timeline here is already too damaged. We have to use your Nixbox so you can return our Umux to us.
No, no, no. You can't just put everything back the way it was at the start now. You have no idea what it took to even get this far.
Even if it takes as Sissy Arden goes, you're bound to manage it sometime. Keep back. I am going to activate the Nixbox now.
Okay, I give up. But, let me do that. You'll just break it.
Very well. But just you dare to take us for a ride on your tusks, then your girlfriend will be reduced to Moxo Poxo.
Moxo Poxo.
Anything but that. Piece of... Huh? What's a secret compartment for spare parts? That's impossible. He's back? Ah, I really could have...
Wait.
Just wanted to strip... The best ideas...
You are...
Then don't...
Do you...
Oh, by now you should really...
So you don't, do you?
Not in this...
Well then.
Hopefully it will have the desired effect.
Why is this?
Does the term...
Of course.
Aha! So, done.
At last.
Now everything will remain
the way it happened before. Exactly. Watch out.
Where?
No time to explain. We have to hurry. Come on. We can still...
Catch? What? Catch what? Catch why?
Come on! And now, full speed ahead! Oops, I guess that was reverse.
Please be careful. My motion.
Yeah, while you're... Ow!
Oh, great.
I think we've bought ourselves a little time. Now, if no more major accidents happen, then...
Rufus! Rufus, say something!
Holy Hugo! Rufus, everything okay?
McChronicle. Look, Goal. It's McChronicle.
Who is Goal? And what are you doing here in the middle of the road? You were going to set the elephant trap up.
Yeah, but then everything turned out differently. We stole the Utopian's time pod and accidentally wiped out the future of the universe.
Wait a minute. What? No future?
Well, except maybe for the one where everyone is dead and Deponia is overrun by Fulox. No idea how that happened.
Oh no! I am a monster! Why didn't I listen to my father and study something sensible?
Well, I'm stumped.
Might have been better.
For all of us.
You are so... You! Forgive me if I'm having...
Maybe we were a little hard on...
Huh. I'm with you.
I'm gonna miss him. We did it! McChronicle will never arrive. The future has been...
Let's hope you're right.
No idea. It's not easy to... But... What?
Let's not think...
Ah, there you are. You don't need to worry anymore.
Oh, who are you? Fufnix, he's seen us.
Don't panic. We're time travelers too. I stole your time pod and accidentally wiped out the future.
I beg your pardon?
Then you created a time loop to lure me back here. But now, it's all taken care of.
You just have to be careful when you enter interim time. It's swarming with Fulogs.
Whereby they can't regroup once the future is reopened.
Obviously true. Perhaps you are right and we've managed it this time.
It's a big load of schnufflefo to me. What are Fulogs anyway?
Long story.
We'd be happy to tell you the whole thing on the way. And it would be so kind of you to drop us off somewhere, so we can't interfere with anything.
Just be too stupid if we were to accidentally trigger another...
Uh-huh. Very well.
And are you sure that
Well, this time travel business, but yeah, I think everything's fine. Hey, you! Stop! I worked all day on my balloon and... What the junk?
Okay, no one move him.
This is an outrage! I want to know what is going on here immediately.
Well, fair enough. Luckily, we had a Shinshuma-Klux with us, which enabled us to fernungle your Shinshumas.
What? Nobody
It's not...
Is this about
Okay, it is what...
It's not what I thought. What about you?
Quiet! Because only one of you can be fernungled anyway.
He will then have the honor of rescuing Deponia together with Gold.
I choose Rufus.
Great!
Not you. We're talking about the other Goal, who is still on Elysium at this point in time.
What? But what's going to happen to me?
You are going to be busaked, just like the spare Rufus.
Will you please stop with your miserable Utah?
I think the correct expression in...
What?
Just wait a minute.
You don't believe...
The risk that you'll get involved again is just...
So, you have a... One of you is going to have their memories wiped.
Oh, no. Not me.
The other one and Goal.
That doesn't sound very... not high on my list.
Just decide amongst you, whilst Kugo looks for a suitable feud.
I can't talk to him out, otherwise I'll blow his... Luckily, we're an experienced team.
Hey, stop with this. Stop that now, before my...
I think, fine with me. Then you have to do it all over again, just to plunge to your death again. Maybe we should... Do you have any? Tony took mine. Wow. Okay, I'll think of a number between 1 and 10. If yours is lower, you let them ice you. If it's higher... Okay, ready? 1. Damn, I chose that too. Are you all right?
Great. I'm about to be iced. At least you have a choice.
Yeah, great. Did you forget how our adventure ended?
Huh. Point taken.
Hey! Oh, you idiot! You knocked...
Oops.
What a no false moves, understood?
One more Hey, Tuck, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Then the training paid off.
I learned from the best, sir.
Oh, come on. You're embarrassing me. 1 sir is more than a...
Yes, sir.
Now for... Can you reach our bomb?
Luckily, I know exactly. I won't duck the...
You can do it!
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
If I don't make it, just...
You can do...
It was an honor.
And...
Abort! I'm afraid we're gonna go belly up with this.
Well, then we'll have to bring in the big... You have...
Luckily, I know it. I won't.
You can...
I'm just... If I don't...
You can...
It was an honor. Abort! It's too...
Well, then we'll have... You have...
Luckily... As soon as I break cover...
You can...
I'm...
If I don't...
You...
It wasn't... And... Abort! I have no clue.
Okay, just wait for...
I have understood everything, and will do it.
Right. Fits.
That's fortuitous.
Well done, Coop. Ha! Now, which one of you is having the brainwash?
This isn't a decision you make. You have to weigh all the... Do you maybe have a...
Enough of this. I'll choose.
What?
Because you are obviously the class schmoger. Don't attack. It will make... We will begin as soon as the Shinshuma Klux is fully charged. Okay.
Now.
What's that?
Can't you hear me?
Don't think for a minute.
Damn it, Tuck. That was the same... What kind? When I do...
Hey, Rolex!
Now...
Never mind. We'll take care...
It means...
Now! Throw already. Too late.
Well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? With no memories of his adventures the other side of time, Rufus tried everything in the book to get back to Elysium. That's how he eventually got to know me. He rescued me from the claws of the Organon, tried to return me to Elysium, and together we finally saved Deponia from certain destruction. In the end, though, he let go. And he fell. Until suddenly...
Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick!
Wait. You don't know this bit yet, do you?
Hurry!
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! Is it really you? Or am I already dead?
You were going to be dead. I couldn't allow that to happen.
Huh, but cutting you...
No, shut up!
Stop it! Let the man go!
Everything must remain!
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your The only important thing is that you
If you let him fall, then...
But if you refuse, so for the last...
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing. You're just bluffing! You wouldn't allow me to fall. I will pull him up.
Are you sure that's...
Quite sure. Right. I've done it. Looks like we're quit this time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's...
What?
Well...
Huh?
What the... Hey! We're alive! The rear thrusters must have slowed the fall. Hear that, Goal? We're alive! We're... Goal? Goal? Oh no, not that! Goal! Goal!
Box batteries. Danger consumed
Not sure. Don't think we're dead, though.
I'm rather glad.
Warning. Plasma explosion detected. Thermonuclear chain reaction. Structural integrity of scrap crust will fail. Warning. Your provisions are...
Wait a minute.
And me being the idiot I am, forgot.
Hide from it. That's...
there no...
I don't see any.
We won't remember anything.
That won't change the fact that it was a great time.
So long, Rufus.
It was an honor. What a... I was... All my friends were dead. Also... I mean... I could hardly... Bubble wrap? What was I getting? Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave it. So, the balloon filled... Now, all I have to do... To Elysia! Tony won't believe... I better get her, Chris. Not that anything... True. The last... To Elysia! Huh? Oh, how stupid. And I wanted to... Time day. No. This seems... That's exactly the way things... I had forgotten the... And that's when everything... Tony was... I uncovered... Well... Not... These visions... I should become... Neenani! Hey! Stop! You can't park here! You... Oh, boy.
You don't want to seriously tell the whole story from the beginning again, do you?
But that's the point. Now that I cut out the power inverter and that thought thingy, I can remember everything.
Wait, didn't you just...
So I did, each and every one of the thousands of times, but I finally hit it. Why do you think I look so old? Huh? The power inverter inverted the effect. Instead of forgetting memories of over 100... You think your skin would hold...
Oh, it's just nothing more than a phone...
Do I look like I got gout, young fella? We aren't dealing with... The time loop you created with the chronocar was only a small loop, and that larger loop has 2 loops of its own. The big loop only starts again at the...
What is that old fool driveling?
I think I know what he means. It's like a pizza box that you fold in the middle, and then take a pen, and...
No, not like... It's actually quite simple. All this has all too often to count. And if you laser me again this time, it's just gonna repeat. Goal and I will save... She'll try to catch me. You'll cut the cable. Goal will die. I'll blow the world to smithereens. Goal and I will thaw and crank. Then everything is back to the beginning, and I'll steal the time pod, save future, and after we've chased across half the planet and through all the different times, well, the only difference... This time I managed a hit with the power inverter, and that's why I know...
Oh, yes?
You look like you couldn't even bite through a...
Yeah, there's more wind in these old lungs than you have in your entire lard butt, greenhorn. First, we need to erase...
What? But...
After all, someone has to make... As soon as he's back to sleeping, unaware, in the balloon... For another brilliant...
Oh, great. You got any more bright ideas?
Huh? Who are you?
Someone who is going to rip you have completely and utter...
And the time loop is still there, just as before. So, somewhere in the far future, everything is repeated.
Well, that's wishful. As we haven't iced you, no one will be able to turn back. The old Rufus is gone, and that will...
Oh. Well, at least it isn't the same stupid ending. Haha.
Don't...
Rufus.
What now? Another one of...
Which Rufus?
I am the Rufus you left behind on Elysium, you
That's it. We eliminated you before we took care of future...
You tried to...
Of course. Otherwise, he would have...
But you didn't mention anything about that.
They only know half the story. For crying out...
Hey,
Room service! Something is different, but I can't quite put my
It's the famous...
Ah! Did you really think that you could simply...
Well,
You don't believe...
we will have...
Oh yeah? You'll have to catch me first.
Hey! I said...
You can't...
Oh yeah?
Right. Now you're done for. Let's move. Now we're going to get you.
There's not much of a... Apparently, time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer? Hey, this looks exactly interesting. Nah. Nope. Always. Nah. I knew I could do it without.
Hey!
Where are you going? I'm not telling. What? This isn't the intro. I must have passed straight through. Oh, will you look? This is goals.
Stop making such a noise down there, little lady. As you know, disobedience leads to chaos. Chaos leads and garbage.
He has just disqualified himself from ever taking. Where'd you good little baby? Okay, okay. Okay, you like, I get. Let's see what... How exciting. I packed you something healthy. All that candy will ruin your... I can understand. Hey, the Telly Buddies! That was my favorite series until they changed. I cried and threw. But last Monday, Goa seems to like. I hope she's sitting close. What? You still? But you. Are you kidding? Well, what do you know? There's a spot. It's. I'm
Surprise!
Did you really?
Well,
and now it's
no. It's your...
And may Zorfix have...
The portal that they had opened under my feet. There, I was caught in the middle of a huge junk. As if an entire city were to slide.
Paradox City. The whole place must have slipped down when the future opened.
Yes, but this timeline, after an eternity in free fall, my last thought, if only I had a weapon with which maybe I could have used it to
That doesn't explain how you got onto our...
No, it does. I wanted to build a little... I assumed that this whole thing has... And every time I came to on Elysium, almost, because the sequences gradually became. For crime.
Hey, room service.
I think I. But I.
What did you really think?
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? That's all. Well, what do you know? There's a spot. The milk would fit, but I doubt that the elephant is happy. Oh, no. All I need and my... On the other hand is... Whoops! So many... Why do I have the feeling that doesn't matter? Without tools... Come on, do your job. Oh, it's still. Oh, it's still. The milk, but I. Nope. Time to get up. Some kind of.
Hey!
Where? Perishable milk. Boo Boo can't help unless I find Boo Boo Bear Mini. Boo Boo can't unless I find volume Boo Boo Bear. Oh, behind. Children. And for
Hey, rooms.
I think I saw, but I.
Hey! Stop!
Got milk. That's a bottle full. That's why it. Actually, I on the end is. Whoops! Why does the that's just like or something is. What do you know? Not every. Oh no! Oh no! No nail? No. Always this. Time to get out of here. Some kind.
Hey!
What? This is gold. I have a. If only. Well, what do you know? But it. Perishable. Let's see what a pro. How I packed you all that. Huh? Did you and for hey, room sir. I think I have dates, but did you?
Hey! Stop!
Got that. Time to get out. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Perishable. And for hey, room sir. I think but
it's the.
What?
Hey! Stop!
Got that's. On the other hand, whoops. It doesn't seem to make, but I have the distinct. Time to get out. Where you go? I'm What? This is go. I have. Yeah. What? You still? But you. Are you kidding? Oh. Perishable. No thanks. And for
Hey, rooms.
I think, but
Did you?
Hey! Stop!
got a bottle full. That's what. This not as long as I. Actually, on and. Whoop. It doesn't seem, but I have the. As if a. I don't, but it. Why does that's just like or. Some. As you can see. Hey, up at wherever I. Skip. Ha! Ah! Following me everywhere now? I have to shake them off somehow.
That's a waste of time. It's impossible to survive a fall like that. He was smashed to pieces on the ground.
Talking about ground, what's happened to the future? There shouldn't be any ground here.
What could we have overlooked?
We'll have to go back again. But first, let's check around that corner there.
Very well. Better safe than sorry.
Well, look, it's our...
Someone else is trying to interfere with...
Very easy for us. Come on.
Ow! This time I guess it's the pain. With the last of my strength, I crawled onto the back seat, hid under a blanket in the storage compartment. Then I lost consciousness.
And now you are stuck. Is the bit where we realize what use this is to us going...
I think I understand. You were already in Kuvat when we got rid of McChronicle, but you were also there, exactly the same, when we didn't do that. No matter which time loop we're talking about, Rufus is sitting in the back seat. Here!
Hello?
As well as in the other timeline, where McChronicle...
You mean he was also cowering on the back seat when Rufus and McChronicle stole the time pod?
And now, for... Oops, guess that was reverse.
As well as during your side trip to Exactly.
There's a fire extinguisher in this. Could you please?
All right.
I think you... a fire...
He was there when you brought Future God...
that...
Change the subject.
If we have to. What's our next move?
And disappeared with her into
Wicked. But...
Did someone...
Go?
Don't tell me he needs... Come on!
No!
Yikes!
Well, peekaboo.
Rufus?
It's a long which we don't really have time. Right. I want to... Oh, look. There.
Hello, Rufus!
I want... Whatever you're up to. It won't...
Oh, you think so? Then just... Rufus, you...
No!
Hurry! What are you waiting for?
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! How can you... And who...
Well, But who knows...
Then let me... I'm here about what? A postcard would have been I want...
Oh, just... Both of you, just shut up and...
Stop! Let the action...
Who that...
That's none of the only important thing.
If you let...
But if you... Now for the last...
Who or what the hell...
Haven't... But I'm sure that...
No, they're not. Goal! I'm the Rufus who saved, but that future no longer...
That is the whole point of...
You don't understand. Somehow, we've fallen into a time... We have to break future. What's all this...
Let's just assume... Do you have a plan to get us out? Then spit it...
There's only one thing you can...
Okay... But, as long as it's part of another brilliant route... So, what's your plan? You parked your hoverboard under the next cloud. Or have you got a whistle with... Oh, wait a minute. You exchanged all of us with Holo... Come on. I let go. How the heck are you planning to...
I know a secret...
Right. I suggest we jump 1, 2...
Wait a minute. What do you mean? You can't come. You have to let them return.
Forget it. What if you don't succeed? My mind is made up. I'm coming with you. So...
I'm ready to roll. No! I ran out of ammunition.
I don't even know... Does this portal...
I'm afraid.
Then it's high time you came up with a...
Whatever happened to the good old... I think that's slowly starting to... Oh, no! I already...
But... That's my... Always something up the sleeve. Then let's start again from the... 1, 2...
No, don't!
Why?
I just noticed. I made the jet...
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly. Since when...
And
Hey, That there just happens to be a whole lot of paper man. Does anyone have any?
Unfortunately,
And we were Hey, but before the underwear.
This here is deadly.
If this is piercing, nothing. Which leads. We just.
Well, it would be.
And we up here are all. Let them both.
Just a minute. Come on, we've got here, miracle. Oh, so much. Then I still.
But
not at all. We won't.
What?
Try to understand. It's not about what. Since when? We're already. But for you, Goal, I'm sorry for giving you false hope. Both of us. Make it 3. I should never have brought you back. I wanted to find a better ending, and I came within a hair of ruining everything we achieved. Deponia is now in a happy ending, and the ending you're creating here is the worst of all. I didn't want to tell you this, but if you do... Afraid so. And I... No! You're Why are you...
So, there is no... What's happened has happened and there's...
Nonsense. And you can do all sorts of impossible things. And you definitely should. Tons of them. Several times a day. You can defeat the organ, travel to Elysium, find a practical use for half-fashion. Even the past can be changed. But if you undo all the great impossible things, then you have to do them all over again. Only then, they're... Do you really want to change what destroy the world over and over? You fought together. What are you fighting for if it never ends? The decision I've said, and I'm at the end. Bon voyage.
No! No!
What a jerk.
For sure. Oh, what does he know? There's always a way, right? Come on, just say... We'll make it! Somehow.
It would be really stupid if everything we've been through had never happened.
Can you wrap it up?
And anyway, changing the past...
We've done far more impossible things.
We divided your personality.
Cloning you?
Hello?
Shrunk you and put you in Bozo's ear.
Huh? When did that...
You were asleep. The important thing is, though, that we had a great time.
Yes.
Only the most impossible thing of all. Let you go. Maybe that's the one thing that we should do. Let's do it together.
But... I can't do that.
Our patience... We are now... Bongo... Schnicks... Double Schnicks... Klobits...
I never had the chance to say goodbye. So goodbye, Rufus.
Klobits...
We had such an awesome...
Ube...
Yeah.
Korkla... Nazo...
Zooks.
Nice. Although, wait a minute.
As I have mentioned before, the end was never our creation. It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it, and somehow outmaneuver it once again. Perhaps we're not doing so bad after all. The Utopians took me back to the time when Rufus and McChronicle had picked me up. Of course, I was still grieving, but there was also something new and old. Hope. I've been thinking about the other Rufus a lot. Was there another goal, too? I would have liked to have found out more about their adventures. But apart from me and the Utopians, no one knew that they had ever existed. And that above all, everything had not been in vain. They left no trace, except in my memories.
is just like the sea, baby, just as deep and as wide, I agree. There are sharks, crake, and venomous eels, and terrors completely unknown, lurking near the ground. But Pimpy, oh Pimpy, oh Pimpy, the clown will not let you drown. Promise, honey. Pimpy, oh Pimpy, oh Pimpy, the clown will steer you through threats that wait beneath in creepy reefs below the waves crown. Pimpy, oh Pimpy, oh Pimpy, the clown. I won't let you drown, baby.